Real estate inventory is rising. What's that going to mean for you? Well, that's what we're going to discuss in the next video. Come on, let's go check it out. Hi, my name's Peggy Durstoff, and I'm a realtor with HomeSmart here in the Denver metro area, specifically Highlands Ranch in Douglas County. And today we're going to be discussing what the increase in real estate inventory might mean to you. An important factor in today's market is the number of homes for sale. And while real estate inventory still sits at historic lows, with the increase of inventory coming to the market recently, experts are predicting that we may have seen the lowest that we will see. Oded Akushi, Deputy Chief Economist for First American, recently stated, "It looks like inventory may have hit bottom." And here's a graph from the National Association of Realtors showing the increase in inventory of houses for sale since the beginning of January. Now we can see from this graph that inventory of available homes for sale is increasing over time. However, we're still not in a balanced market, which would mean a 6-month supply of homes for sale. Now that's a national graph, but let's look at some of the numbers here locally in the Denver metro area. Back in January, we had, I think it was like -9%, basically meaning a 1-week supply of homes on the market. By April, however, the inventory of homes for sale had jumped up to 41% for the same time last year. And that prompted talk of, ooh, the housing market is shifting. Then in May, the inventory dipped to a -8.3% year over year, once again favoring sellers. Now in June, we've seen an uptick again of 6.4% of homes available year over year. So again, we've got a little bit of a seesaw going. We're nowhere near a balanced market, but this increase in inventory might just be what you as the buyer are looking for. And all of this time, since February basically, we've only had about a 2-week supply of homes on the market. So nowhere near a balanced market, but definitely more homes for sale. If you've been putting off selling your home, now might be the time to reconsider. We've seen an increase of real estate inventory or houses for sale, and we have the potential for an increase in interest rates. What does that mean for you? Well, an increase in housing or an increase of houses for sale will mean more competition for your house and more choice for the buyer. And an increase in interest rates may mean that the buyer can't afford as much house as they can right now. Now here locally, the amount of homes sold and closed has been very interesting to watch over the last few months. Back in April, we had a whopping 40% more closings year over year, or more homes sold. And that makes sense because remember April 2020? Yeah, things were shut down, and it took a while for everyone to realize that real estate, along with other jobs, was going to be essential. And that trend continued this spring, with May having a whopping 60% closings higher than May of 2020. However, in June, we saw that number plummet to a mere 5.8% of homes sold year over year. Now, was that due to the fact that we had more inventory on the market? Was it due to interest rates fluctuating? Was it due to buyer fatigue with the bidding wars? I don't really know. And we're going to have to watch this to see if this trend continues throughout our summer selling season. But as a seller, I think these are numbers you need to keep your eye on, especially if you're planning to make your move. Bottom line, buyers hoping for more homes to choose from may be in luck as real estate inventory continues to rise. And with more people going on vacation this summer, they may have less competition. Experts agree that more homes coming on the market is good news for the buyers and good for the market overall. Now for sellers, although the increase in inventory has been modest, more inventory means more choices for the buyers and more competition for your house, which could ultimately impact your price gains. So something to keep your eyes on. So whether you're thinking about buying or selling in the Denver metro area, let's connect today and discuss your options. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and check out this one over here where I talk about how to prepare your home for sale. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.